You need to stay charged. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. This is the first time on my channel. Welcome for the first time. It's not your first time. Welcome back. Okay, on today's episode of Marv Talks, we're going to be talking about how you need to stay charged. I honestly don't know where to start this conversation from, but I'm just going to dive right into it, okay? How often do you charge your phone? I charge mine probably once or twice in a day because I use it a whole. I think as Christians, we forget that we're actually being used by God, and there's a certain way that we're being used that requires us to stay charged every time. Now, how do you stay charged? By staying in the place of prayer. Never neglect the place of prayer. This is a reminder to you and to myself. Whether you feel like praying, you don't feel like praying, do not neglect the place of prayer, because life will throw some huge balls at you that if you're not fully charged enough, if you're not strengthened enough to accommodate it, you would give up. Now, let's go back to your device. Let's say you charge your device once a week. How long do you think it would last you? You'll be able to use it, right? Now, I strongly believe that the place of prayer is a place where we do not just ask for things, but we also get or receive instructions. Now, as a Christian, you say you want to be used by God, or you are being used by God. I am the owner of my phone, you understand? In as much as maybe I as the owner, I have to, charge. If my phone refuses to charge, I might as well dump it and not use it anymore, right? You don't come to the place of prayer. You're not charged. How do you expect yourself to hear instructions from a God that you've refused to listen to? It's one thing to get the instructions. It's another thing to now follow the instructions. I'm not sure if you're getting the picture I'm trying to paint. The way you keep your device charged, that you're able to use it, you should also stay charged as a Christian to be continually used by God. It's no rocket science. Stay in the place of prayer, receive instructions, and keep going. When you've exhausted that instruction, you go back. But you don't have to wait till that instruction is over. The place of prayer is how we stay charged up as Christians. It's that place that we get to recharge, we get to get instructions from God, we get to, speak to God, have conversations, because He's the author of life, is the owner of life itself. He knows what is coming, when it's coming. Just the way you charge your device morning and night to be able to use it maybe the following morning, or in the morning so you can use it throughout that day, you also need to stay charged as a Christian. And how do you stay charged? In the place of prayer. You get leadings, you get visions, and these are the things that guide you through life. Imagine you pray in the morning and the Holy Spirit tells you, okay, don't take the first bus that you see. If you had not gone to the place of prayer, you would not have heard that, would you? And now a thought is actually coming to my head. I know sometimes you need to stay in that place of prayer for a long time, because there's a certain level. It's just like you putting water on the fire. Let's say it's gonna take like 10 minutes to boil. You start to leave it for 2 minutes. It might be warm, but it's not hot. Do you get? Your phone, you want to charge it. It's gonna take an hour to be fully charged. But no, you try to charge for just 20 minutes. So yeah, as much as you're staying in the place of prayer to charge, make sure you stay there and marinate yourself there. Really get to a level that you can feel it, that you are fully charged and ready. This is such a short, simple talk that I wanted to share, that we charge our devices, we use them. Be charged as well in order to be appropriately used by God. You cannot, do life without the author of life itself. So go to this place of prayer, stay there, marinate there, get instructions, come out, run with the instructions, and make sure you're constantly there. So whenever instructions come, whatever things you're supposed to do at certain days, certain time, you get it. Every time I pray in the morning, the Holy Spirit already gives me clarity of how my day should go. Now, compound all those days into months. I realized that I've done so much this month. Compound those months into quarters. I realized I've done so much this quarter. Compound those quarters into a year. I realized the amount of things I've accomplished this year. Compound that year into multiple years and keep replicating it. I'm constantly charged. I'm constantly instructed, and I'm constantly doing it. There's a trace of consistency, and I get to see results from the instructions that I was patient enough to stay in the place of prayer and receive. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I do hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.